All right, Jesse on Fire, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about this Khamzat Chimaev $2 million payday thing. And then the disclosed pay doesn't match that. Let's just talk about money today on a day that, let's talk about money on a day that it's not going to stress me out at all. Like, not even a little bit. So hypothetically, if I told you that I got downsized today in my regular job and I had multiple things in the fight, like, other ways I could just go kind of jump to these other companies. And I asked you guys as my viewers, do you think I should do that? Or should I take this as a sign from God to go all in on content? What would you guys say? I'm seriously asking. I am seriously asking. This actually happened. Number one performer in the world in Q2, downsized today. Offers like, things that are working over here. Should I pursue those? Or should I say, I think the universe is trying to tell me that I should just go all in on content and just go full throttle. It gives me anxiety just even fucking saying it out loud. So I'm really genuinely asking. So down in the comments, let me know what you think about that particular dilemma that's on my plate. So anyway, but let's talk about money for other people. So Khamzat Chimaev, right? He said, wait, we should probably talk about something else. Speaking of money, so that I can earn some money. Let's talk about IP Vanish really quick, because IP Vanish pays me for this month only. This is the last month IP Vanish is going to be paying me. So I would highly encourage you to go get it. You're never going to hear about it here ever again. If you don't protect your VPN, you are a bad person that wants to have your data stolen. And I don't think that you want to be one of those people. So if you go to ipvanish.com/Jesse, Jesse, and use the promo code JESSE, you'll get 70% off when you buy your package, and you'll be protected, and you could use it across all of your devices. Just fucking do it, man. Anyway, so Khamzat said that he's got $2 million that he can offer. He can offer. By the way, Stephen Hargett is in the process of trying to win ADCC right now, so I'm kind of a little bit distracted here. But Khamzat Chimaev said he had $2 million that he was willing to pay Nate Diaz to still take the fight when he weighed in at 200 and 100 million pounds or whatever. What? Sorry. I'm having a rough day, dude. When he weighed 178 and a half pounds, right? He's like, I'll tell you what, Nate, why don't you still take that fight and I will pay you. Look at this, dude. I got one light on. Jesus, dude. My life is on the ropes right now, dude. Like, Jesus. Like, seriously. Look at how on the ropes my life is. Just like, I'm leaving this up. I'm not taking this up. Look at this. I'm just going to do this with you guys here. What's up? Oh, cool. It doesn't work now? Jesus. That's the kind of day we're having, dude. Okay? Still doing this video. Wait, what did you guys click on this for? What do you want to know about Khamzat Chimaev's pay or something? So, Khamzat Chimaev said that when he weighed 178 and a half pounds, that he would pay his $2 million purse to Nate Diaz to still take the fight and he'll make nothing. And everyone's like, did he say $2 million? $2 million? That's crazy. No one makes that much money. You're all, bro, he's in the main event. He's in the main event, okay? The main event. That's a lot of dough. And, but is it really that much dough? He's the main event fighter? Maybe not. And then the disclosed pay came out and it was like, oh, he didn't even make close to $2 million. He was lying about that money. It's like, yeah. I feel like we've talked about this before. I feel like this is a topic that we've discussed. And so I'm going to, okay, it's not Steve fighting. We're going to discuss it. By the way, you can all watch Steve fight right now on Flow Grappling, ADCC, and Steve is fighting on mat number 8. And I assume he has a few more people to strangle. He's 2-0 with 2 strangle jobs. I have been strangled by Steve. Probably not at 100% either, and it fucking hurts. So you should feel sorry for these guys that are getting strangled. Victor fights on Saturday. He's got Gordon Ryan in the second round. I could tell you, I trained with him yesterday. If you think he's going in there just kind of like, well, I guess I'll just try to win one and then lose to Gordon, he's going to win. Or he's going to, I don't mean he's going to win. He's certainly like that. His goal is to win the fucking tournament straight up. So watch ADCC and root for Victor Hugo. I am all over the place, man. It's not every day you get kicked in the balls like that, Like, oh, hey, you got a meeting with the leader of your organization. It's like, oh, I'm sure he just wants to tell me what an incredible job I'm doing. Of course, he's all, no, definitely not performance related. Obviously, It's obviously not performance related. But yeah, this actually came from above me, believe it or not. You know, I don't know what the hell they're doing. They didn't even fucking ask us because you would have been probably the last person that we would have had, you know, put on the block. But these things happen, you know. But anyway, so what the fuck am I talking about? Oh yeah, so we've talked about this before, right? Disclosed pay is not pay. Like, that's not their total money. So if he says, I'll put up my $2 million, that doesn't necessarily mean he was going to make 2 million. Maybe he meant like 1.7 or something, right? Well, it's not even close to that much. He said he made 600,000. Yeah, right. On his disclosed pay, does that say his total pay? Like, does disclosed now mean total? Did I fall asleep one night and I woke up, I'm like, hey, what does the word disclosed mean? They're all, it means it's what we're choosing to tell you. You're all, right. And so does that mean like maybe there's more that we're not telling you? That is literally exactly what disclosed means. Okay, right. Because there are plenty of other ways to say this is the total amount that he was paid, but disclosed clearly indicates that this is what we're choosing to tell you, right? I saw a video one time. One of the things that I don't really know why it doesn't like bother me exactly, but I look and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, seriously, like what is this? It's like when people make YouTube videos or they write articles and they write in such definitive terms, things like Conor McGregor's total compensation through the UFC has been blah, blah, blah. And you're like, bitch, you don't know what the fuck Conor's made. You don't know what the fuck Conor's made. Okay. Same reason why you can't hypothesize why I'm not really, really upset today. You know, you don't know what I'm holding, right? You don't know what the fuck I'm holding. I should be much more upset, right? What? Oh my God. What a fucked up day, man. Anyway, but like, yeah, like you don't, like, that's just not, you don't know how much Conor's made, dude. You have no idea. And like, and the funny thing is always like this. Like, it's like Conor McGregor made $13 million in his career. That's the actual one that I watched. So you can see he made $13 million in his career. And I'm like, how'd you come up with that number exactly? Well, I added the $3 million that he made for the Dustin Poirier fight, plus the $3 million that he made for the other one, and the $2 million for the one before that, $2 million. I'm like, you really think that's all he's getting paid? Like, seriously? So when they ask Conor, how much are you going to make for this fight? And he says 80 million. When he says 80 million, you think he's just exaggerating by like 77 million? Or you think, like, I mean, he might be like taking some liberties, like we're getting $25 million in free advertising for Proper 12 here, another 10 to 15 million in free advertising for Conor Fast. But you really think his purse is fucking $3 million? Okay. Disclosed pay is not the same as total pay. It's just not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It'll never be the same fucking thing. You know? And so there are two ways that guys get paid more. Well, there's actually probably plenty of ways. As a matter of fact, I am done talking about shit I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, because I will say this, I do believe now, and I'm being serious, I'm not just saying this, I do believe that Khamzat really just missed weight. I really believe that now. You want to know what fucking convinced me? The true story, what convinced me? Is certainly not Dana in the press conference saying that, you know, like Pat Miletich is an asshole. It was Tony Ferguson coming out and telling a story where he said, if you want me to fight Nate Diaz last minute, I want to drive fucking Hunter Campbell's Bentley. And he said that Hunter Campbell threw him the keys. He's like, I don't give a shit about the car, man. Drive it as much as you want. That's such a weird fucking story that it has to be true, dude. Like, it's shit, like, that has to be true. That's a way too weird of a fucking story. Like, yeah. When they asked me to switch, like, because here's the thing, like, if you were going to do the switcheroo, right? If you're going to do the intentional switcheroo, there are certain people who have to be in on it, right? Tony, Nate, Holland, Khamzat have to be in on it, right? And that's too good, dude. Like, straight up, that's too good. Like, that's too good. Just the same way where like the Holland and Khamzat like conflict was a little bit like, come on, that's a little on the nose, guys. It's a little fucking on the nose, right? Khamzat and Kevin Holland inexplicably have some problem that they've never had a problem before, and then they end up fighting. Like, come on. I think I just talked myself into it being a conspiracy again. I don't know. But bottom line, after the Tony story, I told Hunter, give me your fucking keys. I was like, dude, that shit is like, that's such a weird story. It has to be true. I don't know, dude. What the fuck do I know? I don't know shit about nothing. All I know is that, Khamzat probably was going to make $2 million and might still have made pretty goddamn close to $2 million because the UFC is trying to save the show. And at the end of the day, what they pay the fighters, it fucking pales in comparison to what they bring in, dude. Like, seriously, think about it. It's like, okay, so Nate's disclosed pay for this thing was like $1 million or something like that. And I mean, I'm sure he made more, right? Let's say he made 3, right? Let's say Nate made $3 million and Khamzat made 2 and Tony made 1.6. And, Kevin Holland made 400,000, 500,000. You're still talking about sub $10 million. If you paid the fuck out of these guys, if you paid the fucking shit out of these guys, you're still talking fucking $8 million, right? Dude, they make that shit close to that on the fucking gate, son. They make close to that on the fucking gate. And then they pay for their staff and they pay for whatever. But this exercise should both demonstrate why these guys could have made this money that we're speculating about, and simultaneously should tell you why they can't afford to pay all these assholes $20 million a fucking fight. Okay? Because just go through the exercise, right? It's like, okay, so if we ended up paying this, pay for this, it's like, okay, how much staff did you have there? I'm not saying that UFC staff makes a fuckload of money, like security and those guys or whatever. But like, the UFC is an enormous machine, and the way that they generate revenue is through the fucking shows. I mean, I guess they probably make money with Contender Series and the TV deals and all that, but like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking cry if I have to keep talking about money. Dude, I should be way more upset. Like, I should be legitimately, like, really, really angry. And I'm not. I'm just not, dude. I'm just not. Because I've been saying for a long time, I think I literally created this scenario because I said to my wife probably 1,000 times in the last 6 months, I was like, if something happened with my gig, I would just go all in on content. I've said that 1,000 times. It is inexplicable any other way that this just happened. There's just absolutely no scenario where this like makes any sense otherwise. There's none. Like none. There's no, like none. I crushed my fucking number in Q2. Crushed it. So I think it's God telling me something. But I really do want to know what you guys think. Put it in the description. Put it in the comments. Either that or I'm making this shit up, dude. Maybe I'm making this shit. I would never make this shit up, dude. You think I would make up a thing like that, dude? What the fuck do I look like? Some kind of psycho? If I go all in on content, I'm going to have to figure out how to do podcasts. I'm going to have to like really focus on Jesse on everything too. I might even revamp that channel. I might make that channel instead of like current events. People write questions in and then I answer them like in long form. Like I do an entire episode based on questions people submit about their life. Kind of go a little bit more Andrew Tate, but not so chauvinistic, like, because I have a lot of advice for people. I could talk about people doing, I don't know. Oh, I definitely got to start the Discord. Jesus, I've been fucking I got to do the merch. I've been slacking, son, because I had a real job. And I probably will have another one very, very soon, unless I just fully commit. I mean, for sure I would, unless I fully commit. So if you think I should not get a new job and just fully commit to doing this and just make my life about content, it's probably the smartest thing to do, but it's still too fucking, it's scary, dude. That shit's fucking scary. Anyway, I don't know. That's it. You got more than you fucking bargained for in this video. Love you guys. Peace.